It is the sign of baseball that feeds the Major League dream. In the small town of Athens, Minnesota, one man decided the Little League programs needed a nicer field to play on. His dream became a Fields of Dreams. And what a difference it's made in the spirit of the entire community. If you build it, they will come. Ah, the voice wrote the story. And that's what Russ Mann heard, a voice. It came from his son's Little League days.
Our son was in school, baseball, and the fields weren't very good around there. You know, there were sandburrs and stickers.
A cell tower provided Athens with a $36,000 piece of seed money. Then they went to work, needing more funds and creativity, tapping into momentum that became contagious. The buzz for a baseball field was on.
We started getting people coming from out of the community hearing that we were doing this and saying, I want to help. If you put my guys to work building your dugouts, I'll give you the stuff it costs.
At the heart of it was Russ Mann, the one who made dirt move by moving people.
He started talking, and I thought he was a little on the crazy side.
Exactly what was needed. A little craziness, a little illogical thought.
Oh, it looks really good.
And a whole lot of believing in kids.
I think it elevates them. All the young guys and girls that come out here seem like they grow about a foot when they walk out on here, on this field. I think it raises their self-esteem, and I think that's important.
There you go, dig it out.
What came out of it was one of the nicest youth baseball fields you will find. All of a sudden, there was a sheen and a pride about the town.
It's amazing. It's hard to tell that Russ and Ann did this all in just a couple of years, but it's really fun to play on.
See, the wave took over in these parts, and then some. And they said, let's do this thing first class. This is a nice touch. This scoreboard, how'd you come up with that?
That's a legacy scoreboard that's built down in Tennessee, and I looked at a lot of different ones, and I just didn't like the old-fashioned rectangle scoreboard.
It became the focal point of the area, and it became a way for 10-year-olds to be introduced to ownership and responsibility.
The pride factor, as far as even our own kids are taken back after the game. They sweep out the dugouts, they help break the field, they're picking up trash.
And they did it not with a big budget. Taking lights that were being torn down from another field, all they had to do was pay the moving costs.
At night baseball, there's nothing like night baseball. It's just fantastic, and we just couldn't see them cutting them up and wasting them. They were just beautiful, beautiful conditions, so we had to get them.
And making sure there was a signature to it. That came when they decided to dig in and build the dugouts. And man, did they dig in. You can put a family of 4 comfortably in these dugouts.
Absolutely.
Why so big? How did this come about?
Well, I took a look at some of the dugouts that were the above-ground dugouts, and I just kind of expanded a little bit. I just wanted the boys to have enough room to hang all their bags and their bats.
Go the distance. That's right. And going the distance meant building another field. So with template already in place, Russ Mann duplicated what he had already done.
And they decided they needed a second field, and so we've pretty much repeated what we did the first time. And the same thing, people coming forward, volunteering their time, volunteering materials.
From time to time, dipping into their own savings.
We need to, that's what we do, you know. And it's not anything that we have ever kept track of.
So this area has become the toast of the baseball circuit. They love to come here to play, and they love to hear the comments, the impression that has been made.
You can hear them like from our dugout. They're like, wow, what a good place.
That's what they say, huh?
Yeah.
What a good place to play baseball, huh?
Yeah.
Because one man decided his town needed a baseball field. Because one man decided the kids needed a baseball field.
People are always looking for our township, and they're always like, well, is that the building in front of the ball fields? You know, they were kind of identified by that, and I think it's a great thing. People understand we're doing it for all the kids in the area, and hopefully we're raising a better group of kids.
And you guessed that he's not done. Maybe a third field and an indoor batting facility are now on his bucket list.